In recent weeks, CDSL stock has been buzzing with strong momentum and renewed investor interest. But while all the eyes are on CDSL, something far more interesting is happening quietly in the background. NSDL, India's other depository, has posted some strong financial results and is gearing up for a potential IPO. So, in today's video, we are diving into a detailed comparison between CDSL and NSDL, looking at their latest performance, business models, valuations and growth prospects, and helping you figure out which one looks more promising going forward. Let's begin with the numbers. CDSL for financial year 25 has reported strong revenue growth, up by over 30%, but the bottom line was more or less flat. In fact, in Q4 financial year 25, net profit dropped by around 22% year-on-year, signaling some cost or margin pressure. On the other hand, NSDL has posted much healthier numbers. Its financial year 25 revenue grew by around 12%. But what really stood was its profitability. EBITDA increased by 28%, margins expanded to 34%, and PAT grew over 24%. This shows NSDL isn't just growing, it's doing it efficiently. So while both the companies are profitable, NSDL's financials tell a stronger and cleaner growth story, especially in terms of margin and profitability. Now let's talk about valuation. CDSL, which is already listed, commands a market cap of rupees 37,600 crores. Meanwhile, NSDL, which is still unlisted, is valued at around rupees 25,500 crores, despite having higher revenue and more diversified business lines. This suggests something important. NSDL may be undervalued right now, and its upcoming IPO could unlock significant upside for early investors. This is where the core difference lies. CDSL is extremely strong on the retail front, with over 15 crore demat accounts, thanks to partnership with platforms like Zerodha, Grow, Angel One and others. In comparison, NSDL focuses more on institutional clients, including mutual funds, big corporates and banks. And while it has fewer total accounts, NSDL handles a larger share of India's demat assets in value terms. But NSDL's real edge is its diversified business model. It runs key subsidiaries like NDML, which provides digital KYC, PAN issuance, Aadhaar authentication, SEZ governance and more. Then NSDL Payments Bank, which offers remittance, prepaid cards and verification services. It also acts as registrar and transfer agent, that is RTA, and offers a suite of e-governance and fintech solutions. So, while CDSL is primarily a depository with strong retail base, NSDL is more integrated financial infrastructure player, touching multiple parts of capital market ecosystem. India's depository ecosystem is structured as a duopoly. Only two players, NSDL and CDSL, dominate the entire space. And because of high regulatory, technological and capital barriers, the entry of a third player is extremely unlikely. That means both NSDL and CDSL are well positioned to grow as stock market participation increases, mutual fund SIPs continue to rise, and the Indian IPO pipeline stays strong. There's no aggressive competition here. It's a rare market where coexistence is not just possible but profitable. Now let's talk about the upcoming trigger, NSDL's IPO. Backed by names like NSE, HDFC Bank and IDBI Bank, NSDL has a strong foundation. The company has been quietly building a track record of profitability and growth, and now it's stepping into the public market. With CDSL stock already seeing strong traction, there's every chance that the same momentum will build around NSDL, especially if the IPO is priced attractively. Given its margin profile, broader business model, and strong institutional trust, NSDL could be a compelling investment story as the IPO approaches. To wrap it up, CDSL is already a success story, driven by the retail boom and strong broker tie-ups. But NSDL, with its broader business model, institutional strength, and cleaner financials, may be better positioned for long-term growth. And with an IPO around the corner, it could offer investors a compelling opportunity at an attractive valuation. Both the companies are solid, but right now, NSDL might be the one flying under the radar. If you're looking for exposure to India's growing capital market infrastructure, this is definitely a space to watch. So what are your views about it? Tell us in the comment section. And for more such informative videos, like, share and subscribe our channel.